Today's live stream. How is everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend going? It feels like it's only been like a hot minute since we were last chatting, but that's because last week's live stream was on a Sunday. This week we're back to our usual time of Saturday. So I hope that didn't confuse everyone. It definitely did me. I was I was sitting down to this and thinking, where am I? What am I doing? All my days are mixed up and confused. So hopefully you're all having an absolutely amazing weekend, and thank you all for joining. Sending you all so much love. Now, before I get told off by the sheriff in town, Tom, I'm going to do the housekeeping first, otherwise I always forget that. Then we'll go into some hellos, then we'll get into the questions good and proper, and all of that good stuff. So, for those of you that might be new here, we do these live streams every single weekend, usually on a Saturday with a few exceptions, 6 p.m. UK time, which works out as being 7 p.m. European time, which is 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, and somewhere in the middle of the night if you're in Australia or New Zealand. And for everyone that is watching from Australia or New Zealand, sending you so much love, because that is commitment for you. All of these live streams are recorded and on replay, so if you miss anything, or you have to dip out, or you want to catch up, or rewatch any of it, it's all there. As soon as the live stream finishes, it's uploaded, so it's there for you to watch for eternity. I would say about 80% of people that watch these live streams do so on the replay squad, so I'm sending lots and lots of love to all of the replay squad out there. And a great way of helping this reach as many people as possible is by giving the video a thumbs up and a like. There is zero charge for these live streams, never a cost to ask a question. All I ask for in return is that you minimize the chat, click that like button, and then when you maximize the chat, it takes you back to wherever you were. So yeah, that's all. That's really all the housekeeping. I'm going to answer the questions the order that they came in. I know not all channels do that, but I think that gives everyone the fairest opportunity to ask their question, have it answered, and we're all about being fair here on Mad About Skin. So I need to ask the question once, and I'll get around to it as soon as possible. So, with all that waffle out the way, shall we cut it and get on to saying some hellos? So, we have, let's see, we've got Makeup Boy, great to see you. Noodle, wonderful to have you. Marley, great to see you, my love. We've got Kirsten, John, Stephanie, Rita, great to have you all. Suzanne, we've got Gil, we've got the Brexit, sorry, my voice is going already. That is not a good sign. We've got Kimberly, we've got Jill, Christina, Fristenberg. Great to have you all here. And you know, Corinne, great to have you, and Kimberly. It's just wonderful that you've all decided to join me. It makes this is always my favourite part of the weekend. I know I say every single week, but it's definitely my favourite part of the weekend. I want to give a special big shout out and a hello to Tom, who is once again sheriff in town moderating this live stream. I say it every single week, but I genuinely mean it. I won't be able to do half of what I managed to do on YouTube without the support of Tom, who is honestly like the best friend, subscriber, supporter, just all round amazing guy. So a big thank you to Tom, and I know a lot of you guys really appreciate all the work he puts in as well. So a big round of applause for Tom for just being generally fabulous. Right, now I'm going to take a quick sip of my water before I plunge into these comments. And like I said, I'm going to get through as many as possible. Today, we're not drinking tea today, even though it is definitely autumn or fall, depends what you call it, wherever in the world you are. It's still surprisingly warm. The sun is shining through this window, which is why I've got the curtain half pulled. So I thought I'd go for a lightly sparkling water with lemon and yuzu. I think yuzu is just a bougie, like lemon thing that comes out of Japan, I believe. But it means that they could charge like an extra £1 for the drink. But it's actually really nice, is this one. So, but it has got bubbles in, so I hope I don't hiccup all the way through this now. So, Makeup Boy says, hello everyone, have a lovely Saturday. Same to you, Makeup Boy, we love you. Marley says, can't wait for today's live stream. Been having a tough week, and this always cheers me up. Well, Marley, I'm sending you so much love and a massive hug from the Big Mad About Skin family, because I know, it's a bit of a testing time for a lot of people out there. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know there's a lot of cost pressures worrying people, but there's a lot of just general pressures in the world and stuff. So we're sending each and every one of you a massive love. And this is kind of like, I started these live streams at the start of the restrictions related to the you-know-what that we're not going to mention, because we've had 2 years of that. We don't need any more. And as a way of kind of like pulling everyone together, so we could just, like, meet once a week and kind of chat when people had a lot of restrictions on them. Carried them on, because I think even after that, it's just nice to sit and chat for just an hour and a half, take the world off, and, just talk about all our love of skincare and everything else that we chat about, because it doesn't have to be skincare related. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love, Marley, and to anyone else out there that's feeling a bit meh this week, hopefully we could just cheer you up a little bit. This week, I should have said earlier on, I want to say a big thank you, because this week is the first week we actually, we passed 80 1,000 subscribers. We didn't just pass it, we like zoom past it. I went to bed yesterday and we were at like 79,950, and I woke up and we were like 80,200. So somehow we'd acquired 250 new subscribers overnight, which is amazing. It's all thanks to, I think, 1,500 people joined our Mad About Skin community in the past week, which is amazing, and there's lots more scope. You know, we're an endless community. We'd love to have as many people as possible. So if you want to join us now, we're going 80,000 strong. Feel free, you just need to click that subscriber button. And I always say, you're more than just a number, because when you subscribe to the channel, you get daily uploads. We have some short form content as well for those that like it. I answer as many comments as possible. We have these weekly live streams, which I always enjoy every single week. And yeah, just welcome. If you're new, let us know that you're new, and let us know where you're coming from, because I know I will speak for everyone when I say we would love to like formally welcome you to the Mad About Skin family and your first live stream. So Noodle says, hi everybody, I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I am, Noodle. Wonderful. It's nice that we're getting a little bit of good weather still here in the UK. It says, so with Halloween coming, what's your favourite thing to do in the spookiest time of the year? So I am a complete wimp. I don't like anything, like my number one fear in life is like sustained moderate peril. That sort of, I know that's very specific, but you know, there's sort of films where there's just that sustained level of like moderate peril throughout. You know, something might happen. Very rarely does, but something might happen. That's like my ultimate fear. I hate that. I'd rather something just happen. Like, I'd rather like a big bang and a scare than that constant like creepy music building to something. It's like my absolute hate. So Halloween, not the best of the time of the year for me, but I do really love all things sort of like, I like the autumn or the fall aesthetic where everything's like that russety colour and orangey, which is all amazing. So I'm going to go with you and say like film, sweets, in your pajamas, done. I think it's the time of year where you can legitimately take your duvet from the bed upstairs to the couch to watch whatever film you're watching under the duvet. That's like my ultimate pleasure. Absolutely love that. And yeah, I love all things. I also really love like autumn winter drinks. So when you go into like Starbucks, everything seems to be pumpkin spiced at the moment, which I'm a bit over. I think pumpkin spice was fine and I did really enjoy it, but now it's kind of got a bit too much. Everything is pumpkin spice, either smell or taste. And I like a little, but I kind of feel like it's gone a bit too far. So I like some of the other flavors, especially like gingerbread and things like that. My absolute favorite thing to do around like Halloween and bonfire night, which is something that's really only here in the UK, which is a very weird thing to celebrate. But yeah, bonfire night and Halloween kind of happen the same week. And my favorite thing is parking, which for those of you that don't live in the UK, you will have. I ran this past Tom and he had no idea either. I think it's a specifically UK thing, but parking, it's like a gingerbread cake with treacle, with, I think it's a Yorkshire thing, which is the region of the UK that I come from, but it kind of, you can get it over the whole of the UK. So if anyone has ever had parkin, let me know. It's like my favourite thing. So I would say, in answer to your question, a long-winded answer to your question, Noodle, my like ultimate like Halloween fall thing will be sitting down with a square of parkin and a really nice drink under the duvet watching telly. And I kind of like Christmas. I feel like it's a nice segue into Christmas and the general holidays and everything. Debbie, sending you lots and lots of love. I hope everything is amazing with you. Kirsten says, hi Rob, happy weekend. I'm just curious about the Asda Vitamin C Serum. Is it a serum or a moisturiser? And where would I fit it in my regime? It's definitely a serum. It has got some hydrating components to it. For those of you that don't know, Asda, big supermarket here in the UK, they have some really good skincare. And they do like a vitamin C brightening serum. It's one of my current favourites. It's like £1.50 or like £2. Really cheap. It's definitely a serum. But it has got some hydrating components to it. So it'll add a little hydration, but I'd still top it off with a moisturiser. And I just use it like in the middle of your routine. So kind of, you know, cleanse, exfoliate if you want to exfoliate, peptides, then you can put the vitamin C in there, or you can do it the other way around. It's kind of all flexible. Somewhere in the middle, I would say, because it's water-based, so it would go before any of your oil-based serums and your moisturiser. And it's just such a good product. If you want a really dirt cheap brightening vitamin C, that one by Asda is amazing. You can also get it in Walmart, but it's called something different, and I'll try and find the name of it for those of you that are in the States and can get to a Walmart. John, great to see you, says, I was going to go to town today, but I don't feel up to it. Needed the rest. Well, John, take that rest. We're here to support that. Take that rest. Have a little chill. Town can wait. I'm sure town is missing you, but it's still worth just taking a little bit of time out of your day to chill, have a bit of rest and relaxation. I think you've deserved it. Now, Stephanie says, happy Saturday. What's the difference between kojic acid, tranexamic acid, vitamin C? What's most effective for age spots and freckles? Well, they're all different. They're all different. ingredients, and they have different mechanisms of action. So kojic acid is very different to tranexamic acid, which is very different to vitamin C. So I would say the most effective for age spots and just fading general discoloration is kojic acid. Look for something between 1 and 2% in terms of concentration. That's kind of that sweet spot where you get all the best results with minimum risk of irritation. I used a 2% concentration in my exfoliating gel from the Man About Skin line because it's one of my favorite ingredients, and I kind of feel that'll give you a really good performance. Tranexamic acid actually works differently. It suppresses the rate of pigment production in skin by being an anti-inflammatory, so inflammation being the number one trigger for excess pigment. So I prefer to use tranexamic acid more as a preventative thing. So if you're prone to age spots, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, have a tranexamic acid in your routine to kind of prevent it happening. And vitamin C is just an all-round brightener, and vitamin C also is an antioxidant. So you can use them together. You could technically use all three together if you wanted, but it might be a bit much for sensitive skin types. I personally would say if you've got hyperpigmentation you want to treat, kojic acid. If you're prone to hyperpigmentation and you want to prevent future episodes of it or it getting worse, tranexamic acid and vitamin C is just a nice to have in your skincare routine for all the other benefits it brings. I hope that helps. I think that was comprehensive. I hope. Rita, great to see you, my love. I am having a happy Saturday. I hope you are too. Stephanie said, Dr. Idris was interviewed on the Fat Mascara podcast. I've never heard of that. I don't really do podcasts. I should do because people keep recommending them to me. I do need to take a look. I talked about the reason she decided to focus on melasma and discoloration. Yeah, so for those of you, we've had a busy week this week for skincare launches. So we had the Dr. Shireen Idris launch, which was specifically for hyperpigmentation. Really, I did a review of that. If you wanted to check it out, the video's up. It's from a couple of days ago. I think the summary would be, I think the products were really well formulated. Would have expected that, but definitely delivered. Loved the packaging. I like the fact that it's targeted to a specific skin concern rather than just being a catch-all. But I think the price point is a little bit on the higher side, though cheaper than maybe I thought it would be. So not bad. And it sold out, so clearly she got the price point right because people were willing to pay it. I was just a bit disappointed on the transparency because they didn't really say what the percentages were, which, you know what, isn't a deal breaker. Not all brands do, but I thought that would have been a nice little touch. I know some people have said, well, she did a live stream and talked about the percentages on a live stream. Fine, but not everyone's going to watch a live stream, or I think it was an IG live, I think actually what it was. So it's nice to have that on the website. So I think all told, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. The price point could be a little bit more affordable for my taste because I'm cheap. And I would have personally liked them to put what the percentages were on the website, but you know what? Nothing is ever going to be perfect, and the formulation and the packaging is gorgeous. Also, they are cruelty free. I confirmed that with them. It wasn't on the website at the time of me reviewing the website. They then added it to the website, so yeah, they are cruelty free. I suspected they were, but I wanted the confirmation from them, which is really good. So yeah, I was impressed with that. Then we had the Gothamista Essence, the Black Ginseng Essence. Love Gothamista, another fantastic content creator here on YouTube. That sold out in 24 minutes. So she put her essence on the market, sold out in 24 minutes. Now, a lot of people say like, oh, how impressive people have sold out, and I think it is. What brand doesn't want to sell out? But also you need to be in mind, we don't know what units they started with, but clearly demand outstrip supply, which is, I'm so thrilled for Renee over at Gothamista. She's so lovely, and that was a really standout product. It was just one product, but that essence was so well formulated by the looks of it. I managed to put one on order. It's on its way to me. I'm expected mid-October, so they must have had a lot of stock actually, because that's like apparently there's going to be a delay because of just the volume of product that they have to package, which I totally understand. So that's quite good. So I was happy with that. That was a really nice skincare line that launched. I hope to see more products from that. We then had a little bit of a dud. We had the Brad Pitt skincare line. No, Brad love, no. His skincare line was genderless and accessible. I'm not 100% sure how a brand which is fronted by a guy, front and center of everything, is like genderless. It kind of clearly is directed guys, so I don't really know about that. Not that I think that matters. Use what products work for you, not what gender they want you to buy into. I don't get all of that, but I thought that was a bit of a weird claim. And to be accessible, it's €350 for a 30ml serum. Not accessible. Also, there were so many spelling errors on the website when he launched, and the whole thing was a hot mess. So I think that was a disaster. I think the Dr. Shireen Idris skincare line was a really nice launch. I'm looking forward to future products, and I think the Gothamista Renee's launch of that one essence honestly kept me wanting so much more from the brand. I cannot wait. So I think that was like the standout for me personally this week. But we've had a lot of skincare launches. I see Suzanne says, hi everyone. Hi Tom, happy Friday. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Definitely a Saturday, Suzanne Love. Just going to call that out. Don't want you thinking, don't want you sleeping in, don't want you getting your dates wrong. I'm sending you so, so much love. Ningxie, I hope I pronounced that right, says, hi Rob, would love to know what you think of the ingredients in Brad Pitt's new serum. So, the ingredients, do you know what I'm going to say, right? So Brad Pitt, no, definitely not a fan of that skincare line. But the ingredients aren't bad. The problem is, so he says he was inspired when he went to the vineyards of France to create a skincare line around wine. No. There's this brand called Vintner's Daughter. I think Gwyneth Paltrow promotes it all the time. Actually, very similar to what Brad Pitt's trying to do, but like half the price, even though it is ridiculously priced, it's still half the price. So it's kind of been done. Also, a lot of the products just have resveratrol in, which is one of my favorite antioxidants. Works a dream. So definitely love the ingredient, but you can get the ordinary resveratrol for like £8. You don't need to spend £300. Yeah. Also, brands need to stop. This is my little mini rant for the day. Then I'll let it go. Brands need to stop doing like reusable like refills. Brands need to stop doing refills that aren't actually meaningfully different from the original product. So they all want to pretend that they're sustainable by saying you just buy the original product once and then there'll be a refill component thereafter. Love that. All about sustainability. Brands need to stop half doing it. So Brad's refill is just the original serum without the top on it. So it's got like this really crooked like sort of wood top on it. You just don't get that with the refill. That's not that much more sustainable. What is that all about? And do you remember the Kim Kardashian one where it was just like the inner unit was exactly the same and you could actually use the refill on its own. You didn't need the original component. So yeah, same with Brad. It's not good. It's not good. I think a refill should be like instead of getting the original component, it comes like in a tiny pouch and then you just decant it back into the original. That's like a refill. You know what I mean? Suzanne's realised it's Saturday, so she's on a roll. Good for you, Suzanne, my love. Labrexa, great to see you. Suzanne says, can't wait for Spooktober. Love that. I don't decorate Halloween. I go mad. For Halloween, I use as an excuse to put on my Christmas tree. So my Christmas tree is up from like October. So I kind of decorate at Halloween, but for Christmas, which nobody needs to read me to Phil from. I know it's early, but I make no apologies. Kimberly says, hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Excited I can actually join today. Yes, thank you. So glad you could join. Wonderful to have you here, my love. Tom says, congrats on 80k, Rob. As big as the channel is getting, I love these live streams. And they still feel like a bunch of friends sitting around gabbing. I agree. And who doesn't like a little gab and a gossip in their life? The reason I love these, I was thinking about this the other day, the reason I love these live streams so much is they still feel like a little bit of an intimate affair. So I think the risk as the channel grows, obviously like your priorities kind of shift and change, and look, this just always going to happen. It's just kind of how it is. I've gone from getting an average of, I think it was when I like 2 years ago, an average of 40 comments a day, and I used to respond to every single comment. Now I get an average of like 350 comments a day, which I do not have the capacity in my life to answer every single one. So I now, as many as I can, I still spend at least an hour and a half answering comments on videos, which is why I kind of love these live streams, because they always stay at around the 150 viewer mark, which is like live viewer mark, which is great because it kind of feels like a bit more of an intimate setting rather than just, a view. Like a video can get like 20,000 views in a couple of days. The live stream will get like 1,500, 2,000, which is kind of nice. I like to keep that intimate setting. I'm going to try and close bear with me 1 second. I'm getting the worst bit of like sun glare in this eye. So yeah, I do like the fact that we're keeping things a little bit like chill. I'm actually going to turn the light on now. This is prep for you. Right, there we are. Sorry about that. Did just want to put that light on because otherwise we'll get very dark and you won't be able to see me, which kind of it might be good for some people, but it kind of defeats the object. So I would say yes, I want to keep these as small and intimate as possible, and yeah. This is one of the main reasons I love these live streams. So thank you to each and every one of you that is subscribed. 80k. Where did that come from? You know what I mean? It's bizarre. Like YouTube do this prediction thing where they let you know when they think you're going to hit certain milestones, and they're expecting the current growth that will hit 100,000 literally at the end of this year, beginning of next year. So sort of like New Year time, which is like mind blown. I mean it when I say, like, honestly, the love and support you guys give me all the time is kind of what keeps this going, makes it all possible, and I just love you all so much. So thank you, just like thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it all so amazing and for just being amazing, like just being amazing people. Jill says, hi Rob, sending love, sending you lots and lots of love, my love. Suzanne says, how are the plans coming along for the future macaroni time? We're working on it, don't you worry, we're working on it, even if I have to travel to Canada so we can do a live duet today together. Don't you worry, Suzanne, I promise I will. Christina says, hi, congrats on 80k subscribers, soon 100k, well deserved. Thank you. Yeah, like I say, I don't know when it happened. Like it feels like we were just celebrating 70,000 like a month ago or whatever, and it just it happened so quickly, which obviously makes me incredibly happy, and yeah, just thank you. I genuinely get speechless, and I don't often get like that. I kind of just it makes me genuinely speechless. So thank you all. I'm gonna get a bit emotional, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Fristenberg says, hi everyone, hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. I just had to visit my neighbour to eat cake and watch the Great Danish Bake Off this morning. I went to an out market and bought too much. I mean, that sounds like, how fabulous does that actually sound as a day? Love that. And I love how you were almost forced to eat that cake and watch that great I love that. I love the Great British Bake Off. I've not seen the Danish one, but you know what, I could probably watch it even though I speak not one word of Danish. I don't think that matters. I think like cake is universal. I could probably watch the Great Danish Bake Off and still understand exactly what's going on and taste the food. Taste the food. Jill says, thank you, congrats on 80k. Thank you so much, Jill, so much appreciated. We love you. So Corinne Cat says, hope everyone is doing well, had a lovely massage this morning after a stressful week. Yeah, but you see, you're now too relaxed. This is a problem. I can't have a massage because nothing gets done. If I had a massage, I would be asleep literally for the rest of the day. I love that. It's so nice to just have it. It's just a bit of you time, isn't it? But I end up feeling like completely lethargic for the rest of the day, which is no bad thing because we all kind of need a day off. So, Corinne, I'm so glad that you had a gorgeous massage. Much deserved. Kimberly says, congratulations on 80k. Thank you so much, hon. Tom says, a few pointers and I can raid the skincare stash. Tom, you are welcome. I'll teach you the Macarena any day and you could come and raid all the skincare drawers. It would be an absolute honour. Fristenberg says, maybe Rob could demonstrate during the live stream. Yes, if I'm going to wear, I could do, if I wear better trousers. I don't want to stand up and these jeans are not it. They're a comfy pair. We all have our comfy underwear and our comfy jeans, don't we? It's very much where we're at today. Just putting it out there. This is what I mean by family sitting around gossip. I won't dare tell anyone else this, but you guys, I know you're not judging. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Christenberg also says, congrats on the 8k. Thank you so much. We love you. Let's see. It says, Makeup Boy says, yay, so happy for the 80k. Thank you. Eloise says, hi to all your fur and feather babies. They are locked out today because they are on a mission. I can open this curtain again. I want it to be light, but not shining on me. I'm going to have to move. I'm in this room because this is kind of where I was working to go for a bit of peace and quiet from the animals. And I thought, well, rather than resetting everything up, I'll just do it from here. But I actually think maybe there's better options. I need to go into the proper room to do this. Let's see. So Eloise says, my rabbits have been annoying sneaking into where I'm truing. This is the problem. They always manage to get in everywhere. I'm sure my cats open doors. I don't know how, but I'm sure they can open doors because they always manage to be where they shouldn't be. Just saying. I'm trying to grow their new grass. Trying to grow new grass. Yeah, bunnies, grass. I'm imagining that could be a little bit of a challenge. But give them a little pet behind the ear from me, my love. Fristenberg says, 2 moats. First a chicken one, then a furry one, then lawn at the top of the treasure chest. That would be amazing. That would be iconic. Danny, love you. Sending you so much love. Scott says, good morning from Long Beach. Happy Saturday to all. Sending you lots and lots of love. Scott, how's your week been? How is everything with you? Sweet tea, great to see you. He says, yay, I thought I was late, but Rob must be getting his tea. Oh my gosh, I've not even actually got into the proper, I'm too late. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea and then I'm gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit. I always do this. This is a great opportunity while I take a sip of this sparkling water. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over, give that like button a gentle caress, and then when you hop back over to open up the chat again, it takes you back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything. And now I'm going to put a little bit of a spurt on and actually get through some of these comments. TNH says, I'm in denial about having a cold. TNH sending you so much love. Hopefully you're feeling better. Makeup Boy says, and thank you, Rob. I've been using the exfoliating gel since its launch, and my skin's texture these days and old acne marks are so much better. Yes. This is what I love to hear. I obviously wouldn't, I'm biased because I love the products I created, and obviously, like, I'm going to be a little bit biased on that. But I would never put my name to something that I didn't think was like a plus. And so that's kind of where I came with that, and the feedback has been so good. I think what was surprising is the exfoliating gel is actually probably like the one that's been one of the lower sellers. Like, all the products have exceeded what I thought they would, but the exfoliating gel has been like on the lower end of the other products, and I think that's because it's a very specific product. Not everybody has like hyperpigmentation or wants to use an exfoliator, which I totally get, but it just makes me so happy that I created it, because for people that it's worked so well for, and that makes me so unbelievably happy. And yeah, it's just amazing. So thank you so much for sharing that. And has anyone else had any experiences with the exfoliating gel? I hope like the word gets out there and everybody can use it and hopefully see like the benefits of it, because let's just say it's one of my, I say all the products are my favorite. I think if I had to choose like my favorite, it'd probably be the moisturizer, followed by the exfoliating gel. I think, yeah, let's go with that. I think that could work quite well. So let's see. Let's see where we're at with the comments. I've just lost where we are. I'm just going to catch up with that. So Eloise says, I can see Lorne being the king of the castle, with the cats insisting the boxes get empty so they can say, yeah. Oh, if there's a box in this house, there's a cat in it. Guaranteed. Literally guaranteed. John says, hi Rob, congrats on 80k. Hope you're well. I am, John. Thank you so much. Christina says, Rob, I missed you. Christina, we missed you. You are busy over in Cyprus, sunning yourself, drinking your pina coladas, having an amazing time, and we're here without a pina colada. So hopefully, Christina, you'll send one my way. But I'm so glad you've had an amazing holiday, and it's great to have you back, Christina. We have missed you. Roy says, hello, love, sending loves from Baku, sending lots and lots of love to Baku, which is the capital of Azerbaijan. Is that right, or have I just made an idiot of myself? I think that's right. I don't know how I know that. How do I know that? I don't know. I think Baku is the capital of Azerbaijan, and it's got some beautiful fountains. I think a friend of mine visited, and that was what they reported back, and I'm sure it was Azerbaijan. So there you go. Either I'm going to get like 10 out of 10 brownie points for knowing that, or I'm going to look like a complete fool and have to go back to geography class. Oh yeah, Tom says, hi Scott. Tried your Mad About Skin Cleanser as a shave gel hack, and I love it. Yeah, so we've been doing a little bit of experimentation. So the Mad About Skin Cleanser, not just a cleanser, use it as a shave gel. I've been using it for, it was Scott that actually got me onto this. I've been using it for the past 2 weeks as just a shave gel. I get far fewer cuts. I'm quite cack-handed when I shave. I like go all over the place. Not great. But I don't get nicks, I don't get cuts, and my skin is less dry and sensitive afterwards. So Tom also decided to give it a go and said, yeah, works so much better. So we're all on it. We're on it. SAG says, do you have any dupes for the Neod Mud Mask? There are no dupes for the Flavanone Mud. I'm just going to put that right out there. I love nothing more than a good dupe, but I'm going to put it out there. There are zero dupes for that Neod Flavanone Mud Mask. It is just so good. One of my favorite products from Neod, that even though I'm not massively keen on I'm not massively keen on the overall like price point of Neod, which has gone up a little bit, but that Flavanone Mud Mask is what I buy time and time again because I absolutely love it. So no, unfortunately there aren't any dupes, but I'm going to keep looking. It's not to say that there won't be, or there's one hidden. I'm sorry if there's a bit of buffering. I'm going to try and sort that out. Bear with me. I'll just try and reconnect to the internet, see if we get a better connection. So sorry about any buffering that you see. Melenthia, great to see you, my love. Wonderful to have you here. Galician says, congrats on 80k. Thank you so much. We love you. MSK says, happy Saturday. Great to see you, my love. Nice heart. Great to have you too. Suzanne says, looking adorable as always, Rob. Guilty as charged. I'm wonderful. Thank you, Suzanne. I hope all is amazing with you too. Nice Heart says, my first time. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to everybody that is viewing for the first time. We love these live streams, and whilst we might chat about some weird stuff that might have already happened in previous weeks, you'll catch up. It's like that family gathering. You'll get the grips. Persevere with it. You'll get the grips. Scott says, any word on when the order is going to rebrand the sub-Q line? I'm running low on the mist. Yes, same here. Mist is, I've got loads of the sub-Q skin. The mist I'm running a little bit low on. I think it's going to be a new year launch. I think they are going to, well, I know for a fact they're getting the November sale out of the way first, and then I think they're probably going to come back in sort of December or New Year time ish. So Scott, if you hunt and gather, if you can find another one of the mist, find it, buy it online, treat it like gold dust. But I think it'll probably be January now, I would think. Kirsty says, okay, Disaronno, lemon, and notebook at the ready. Done. That sounds so good. I love a Disaronno. So good. Debbie says, I had to make my own chicken noodle soup last night. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Debbie. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. And you know what? Whilst it's annoying you have to make your own chicken noodle soup, someone should be there to make it for you. Still, I don't know. The satisfaction will be there at the end, and it tastes so good. So we love that. Jillian, great to see you, my love. Manny, wonderful to have you. Kristen, great to see you. Jan says, yeah, I want to be here before Rob, but then the water for the tea took too long to boil. Foiled again. Foiled by the kettle. Absolutely. Well, usually I've decided that the new on time is 4 minutes past 6. For the past, 4 live streams, I've got here at 4 minutes past 6. So I think that's the new start time. I am still trying so hard to be on time, I promise you. I am trying so hard to be on time, but it's not working that well. Tom tries to keep me in check, and he does a very good job, but there is a limit, as I'm just someone that's naturally always behind. Always behind. So MSK said, made myself a cup of Earl Grey tea with milk and sugar. Love that. I like a tiny dash of milk in Earl Grey, or a little slice of lemon, also great. Hillpree, great to see you, my love. Says, watching from the outside patio, favourite coffee spot, sunscreen applied. Done. Coffee, sunscreen, done. Sending you so much love, and hope all is amazing with you. Mally says, I purchased the Pacifica Ceramide line. Love that. Currently on discount at Superdrug. Yes, it is. For those of you that are in the UK and can get yourself to Superdrug, definitely worth it. Pick up the Ceramide line from Pacifica. So good. Unbelievably good. Absolutely love it, and yeah, definitely would recommend. So make sure you hop over to Superdrug here in the UK if you can, and yeah, you won't be disappointed. They do, my favorite is the lotion, I think, personally, though I also really love, they do a moisturizer that's also really good. So thanks for calling that out, Mally. I totally forgot, but definitely the packaging is so, it's that beautiful purple color. I love it. Danny says, almost Jan. True. Beth, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots of love. Be kind, great to see you. Ali says, hello from Texas. Sending you lots of love, Ali. John says, it was warm today, but rain clouds are looming. Yeah, same here. It was super warm. Now it's kind of getting a bit dark, and definitely feels more autumnal than it used to. Blair says, happy Saturday, everyone. Hi, Rob. Do you have some advice on how to use Skinner in 15% effectively? My skin gets so itchy after putting it on, then I want to wash it off immediately. Yes, Blair, same. So, Skinner in. Key things to do: apply it onto bone dry skin. Very few serums would I ever say apply to bone dry skin, but I mean dry, and don't put anything on top of it because you want no moisture going near it for the first 5 minutes. So make sure the skin is totally dry. Even if you put product on before, let it all sink in and dry. Then put the Skinner in on very thin layer. We always overdo it. I was putting too thick a layer on, very thin layer, and then leave it 3 minutes to sink in, and then you can put any moisturizer on top of it. Dry skin, and also keep it in the fridge. If you keep your azelaic acid in the fridge, you won't get that prickling on contact. It's not you, it happens to all of us, but those 2 tips definitely help me out with it. Mally says, I think I'm going to head to TK Maxx for some skincare shopping. I need a bit of retail therapy. It's so good. Hopefully they have the Hylamide High Efficiency Cleanser. They did last time I had it. Still can't find a dupe for it. I don't think there's a very good dupe for it. It's pretty unique, but last time I went to TK Maxx, they did have it, and it was half price. So stock up when you're there. TK Maxx are nailing it at the moment. They've got so many great products. I bought what did I get? I got the Selfless by Harem cleanser. I got 2 of them. They were half price. I got some Super Q skin when I was last in there. They had some Tatcha Harper stuff, which was bizarre. I didn't even know. That's like super bougie, I think. They had some Physicians Formula stuff. They've got loads of stuff. It's all like half price. Definitely go to TK or TJ Maxx, depends where in the world you is as to what they call it, but definitely worth going. Gillishion, I hope I pronounced that right. It says, hi Rob, I just ordered the Derma E Vitamin C Serum. Love that. Should use the serum before or after the Azura line. Use it afterwards. Give it, like, let the Azura line go in. Well, actually, you could use it before. It doesn't matter. Use it before, use it after. It doesn't matter. I would probably, because of the texture of that Derma E, wouldn't use it first. Give it 2 minutes, then you can use the ordinary Azura line and Matrixyl on top of it. But give it like 2 minutes to sink in, and that'll work beautifully well for you. Melenthia says, who else is decorating for fall whilst the temperature is still over 100 degrees? Not me, Melenthia love. It's very cold here in the UK. I actually bought a new duvet today because it was that cold. But still, iced pumpkin spice, anyone? That actually sounds really nice. You know what? You say that, we're laughing, but you know, that sounds really nice. I wonder what an iced pumpkin spice latte is actually like. I bet it's pretty good. And I've got an announcement. That's what I meant to say. I've even got a little post-it note here to say. So, drum roll, please. Announcement. So the sunscreens are coming in 2 weeks' time. So I'll let you know the official date on the Facebook group, so watch this space, but like rough date for your diary, 2 weeks' time. But you know, we've been teasing the large size moisturizer for a long time. You know, for the body, the Mad About Skin moisturizer that's going to come in a pump, so you can use it on the body. We've been teasing that for some time. We finally completed on the packaging and all of that, but there is a little bit of a shipping delay owing to some issues with the logistics of getting the packaging, getting it all right. But it's coming. It's just not coming when I wanted it. It's now going to be launching in January, which I know is going to disappoint a lot of people that have been waiting for it, but I'd rather be honest and upfront with you guys rather than promising it's coming now when it's not. You know, sunscreen that's launched a couple of weeks, the larger size moisturizer, and the antioxidant serum cream is coming later this year as well, but the larger size moisturizer won't be until early next year. I could have changed the packaging option, but I loved that one so much, I kind of thought, no, if you fall in love with something, stick with it. So for those of you that love the Mad About Skin moisturizer, of which I obviously got drawers full of it. For those of you that like the Mad About Skin moisturizer, he says, that wasn't planned, it was just very convenient. I have put for the next week, just to say sorry for the disappointment of not being able to launch the bigger size, which is 3 times. So this is 100ml. The larger one was 300ml, so like 3 of these. Just to say sorry for that, what I've done is if you buy 3 if you put 3 of the moisturizers in your cart, you'll only pay for 2 of them. That will actually take the price down because the larger size came with a 33% discount versus if you bought the same amount individually. Does that make sense? So you got a little bit of a bulk buy thing. So you'll get the same, basically it'll cost the same price. It's not quite the same, I appreciate. But if you want to take advantage, if you go to the www.madaboutskincare.com, put 3 of the Mad About Skin moisturizers in your basket. When you come to checkout, you'll only pay for 2. That doesn't matter whether you're in the UK, Australia, US, wherever you happen to be at work, wherever you are. But the way you access it is you put 3 in your cart, and then you'll only be charged 2 at the checkout. You'll see when it comes to checkout, there'll be like 2 lines, 2 full price with the cost, and then 1 with the cost drilled out with it free. So that's how you need to do that if that's what you want to do. So it's just my way of saying, I know a lot of people were looking to like have the larger size moisturizer because it's a little bit of bulk buying, save a little coin. I don't want you guys to miss out, so you can still save the coin. You buy 3, you only pay for 2. Who doesn't like a little bit of a discount? Just say you don't need to use a code or anything. It's automatically calculated at checkout. All you need to do is just go to www.madaboutskincare.com and just make sure, I will say, just make sure that whilst you're there, you sign up to the notification of our new sunscreen. So the sunscreen is going to be launching, like I say, in a couple of weeks' time. And we have got limited stock. I wanted to be able to produce even more, but some of the ingredients meant that the restock a month later is where the big volume is going to be. So if you wanted to get your hands on it as a bit of an exclusive first look, what you need to do is go over to www.madaboutskincare.com, go onto shop, click on the sunscreen, and there'll be a thing saying notify me. If you put your email in there, I think there's also you can put your phone number in there as well if you want, whichever one. You will be notified on the morning of the launch, so you'll get exclusive first access. So basically, like 7 hours time to shop before it then goes on general sale. And I wanted to do that because I wanted you guys who've been with me from the start, like the core family, to have the first dibs on things before things sell out. So hopefully you'll find that really useful. The price there that's quoted on there is the price for just one unit, but there's also going to be some savings applied. So if you buy 2, you save 10%. If you buy 3, you save 15%. If you buy 4, you save 20%. So yeah, there'll be a little bit of a loyalty thing there as well. So, but you don't need to commit any money whatsoever. Just hop over, click the notify thing, put your details in, and then you'll be the first to hear when it goes live, so you get first dibs on it. Right, let's carry on. Let's see. MSK says, with all the free info on tretinoin, I wish it would become over the counter. I do. It is quite difficult to incorporate tret successfully into a skincare routine, which is why I think it's kind of good that it is prescription only, but you can kind of buy it online anyway. So yeah, I think it's time that they did what a lot of countries have done with adapalene and just make it over the counter. Ash says, hello, love your content. Thank you so much. Says, it's so refreshing these days. My question is, a dry skinned person, is it okay to not wash my face in the morning, but yes in the night? Absolutely. If you have dry skin, don't wash your skin. Actually, I'm just going to open this curtain fully now so we can get a bit more light. Yeah, don't wash your skin on the morning. You don't need it. It's just washing away the oils that your skin has replenished overnight. If, like me, you're super oily and acne prone, you probably will want to wash your skin on the morning, but have a feel of the skin. What does it feel like? You know, if it feels nice, refreshed like you want it to, no, just skip the cleansing. I think we risk over cleansing. You could just splash your face with a little lukewarm water if you want something to like freshen you up, but yeah, no need at all to wash your face in the morning. Let's see. Oh, some people are saying they're having some issues with the chat not updating. Hopefully it's all resolved now because I'm way behind with these comments. But hopefully sometimes if you just get out of the chat, I get out of the live stream completely, then hop back in, then it should work. Sweet Tea said, 80k and growing, such a big family now. Love you, Rob. We love you, Sweet Tea. We love you. Let's see. Debbie says, I've had 0 scroll time on TikTok. I'm so behind with being sick. It's fine, Debbie. Take that chill. We all need that little break in our lives. Take that chill. It's all good. Adri, great to see you, my love. John says, I think the Inklips will drop Selfless, but with their old products price returned. Yeah, I think that Selfless by Hammerline is... It's not in Sephora anymore, I don't think, which is where I suspect. So a lot of brands use TK or TJ Maxx to kind of get rid of like stock when they decide to discontinue something. So it doesn't mean the brand is discontinued, it just means like Sephora might be like, yeah, we're not going to sell this anymore, and sell it to TK Maxx at a discount to just kind of get rid of it and get some of their money back, which is why I think the stock is found its way into TK Maxx. But I think the brand is still going to exist online. A lot of the time it doesn't always make sense for brands to be in physical stores. It costs a lot of money because obviously you have to give away margins to the retailer and stuff, so sometimes it can just be a little bit easier to kind of just be an online presence. Danny says, we all demand to see that silver YouTube badge ASAP. Like and subscribe, please. Yes, we get the play badge when we hit 100,000 subscribers. So come on, guys, do me a favor, click that subscribe button. We've got 19,700 subscribers to go. It sounds a lot when you say it like that, but we were talking about like 30,000 just like 2 months ago. So yeah, it's very, very exciting, and thank you all so much for all the love and support you give me. It does genuinely make this such a pleasure to do. Like, it might be a job, but this feels like it's basically just a hobby. Maria says, hi, I'm new and from Spain. Sending you lots and lots of love, Maria. Thanks for joining. Mali says, congratulations on 100k. Hopefully you can reach congratulations on 80. Right, I think we're back. I think we might actually have success. Are we back? That whole lot of buffering was for nothing. I blame T-Mobile, which is our stupid internet provider. So, are we all back? Can we all see that? Are we Let me know. Are we all back and up and running? I think we are. I think we are from my side. Are we all back up from... let's see. We're back. We're good. You see, I did realise a little bit. I got there a bit quicker than normally. But always terrible is this stupid internet. I'll make sure we'll go back to the old room where I can actually plug it in manually. It's like going back to the dark ages, isn't it? I have to actually plug it into the thing. And I'm way behind with the comments, so I am going to try and speed things up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me see if I can find out where we were. Oh, lost where I was, but we're just going to carry on. So MSK said, I saw Brad Pitt doing a Channel 5 advertisement once. Legit thought I was a beer ad for 5 minutes. Not good. Hello, William. Great to see you. Aileen, great to see you. Kirsten said, I missed the live streams. I'd have a few busy bad weeks, but what's the update on the sunscreen? 2 weeks to wait. It's coming. Sign up on www.madaboutskincare.com for that first exclusive look. I can't wait. I'll make sure everyone on the Facebook group and that watch these live streams gets first dibs on it, because I'm all about, you know, rewarding the people that have been with me from the start, and I love you all so much. So yeah, not long to wait now. I'm super excited. Can't wait to show you. I'm going to do a launch video where I can show the textures and everything. I'm then going to do a live stream on that day where we can just talk about the sunscreen. So you can ask me all the questions you want. We can apply it on camera. I can show you all that good stuff. So don't worry, there will be plenty of chance for you to ask your questions. Then I've just got to get around to packing all the orders. MSK said, I tried Brad's Pitt serum if it was like 200ml for the price. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting minimum 200ml for that price. Aileen says, Rob, when will your SPF be sold? I'm waiting to purchase. Don't worry, it's coming. A couple of weeks time. And I can say that with confidence now because it's definitely on the way, which we love. Suzanne said, Brad Pitt doesn't like conservatives. Oh yeah, this was the other thing. On Brad Pitt's skincare launch, he had on the ingredients it will never contain, and it said conservatives. He meant preservatives. But seriously, if you're charging €350 for a serum, you really need to pay someone to proofread your website. Just saying. Tanya, great to see you, my love. Steph, great to have you. Said, just got the face theory azelaic acid. Love that product. Hope your skin is loving it too. Aileen says, Vinter's daughter and Claude Lee both have their line around wine. No need for Brad. You could just pick those two up. So, Sweetie said, I tried Brad Pitt's stuff if Gwyneth Paltrow's head was in the box and it's organic. No comment. No comment. Teenage said, the Claude Lee founder claiming Brad Pitt fully ripped them off. I saw that. A little bit of tea there. I see that. And he has kind of ripped that off. Though I don't think, you know, skincare based around wine is necessarily revolutionary. So I think it's a bit rich of the Claude Lee team to be like, yeah, this is our idea. Not sure on that, but still, it is basically a rip-off. Barbara says, I saw the Ink Listers launch some new products, one for redness and rosacea. I hope you're going to review them. I have a video already, Barbara, that you can check out. Overpriced with my summary of them. They actually aren't bad products, but very overpriced for what they are. KMN says, I'm wondering if I'm missing out on the masks. Keep forgetting about them. I don't bother with masks anymore. I used to love them, but I kind of found like the sheet masks, I felt really claustrophobic. I just didn't enjoy the experience of wearing them. And I'm also not the world's biggest fan of those leave-on masks. I think they have a place. They're not terrible, but I always found with my skin, they ended up breaking me out no matter which one I used. So my preference would always be to kind of do away with the masks. I don't know. I don't feel that there's a lot of need for a mask in a skincare routine unless you genuinely enjoy them. If it's part of your self-care routine and you enjoy them, keep doing it. But for most people, not needed, promise. Debbie says, I'm a rebel. They said because it gives your skin a flush, you shouldn't, but I only use Tret. Yeah, Tret can flush the skin, but not always. Not always. It depends on the person. Debbie Davidson said, I'd love to have seen Brad Pitt come out with an acne treatment range as he struggle with acne. This is true. Debbie, first of all, Debbie, welcome, my love. I like it when influencer skincare or when celebrity skincare actually lives up to their experiences and shows some experience, whereas Brad Pitt said he'd never had a skincare routine and he didn't know anything about skincare until 6 months ago. So why are you launching a skincare line? Like, it seems very weird and cash grabby, if I'm honest. Scott says, I integrate my Christmas decorations with my Halloween decorations. Love that, Scott. Love that. And we want pictures on the Facebook group. Demand pictures. William says, Rob, update on the antioxidant cream. Is it just a cream or an antioxidant moisturizer? Any plans to make a serum in the future? So it has a similar texture. I'm trying to think of a product that it compares to. Kind of like the Survival, but maybe a little bit more moisturizing. So it's definitely a lightweight texture, but it's a creamier, like more moisturizing consistency. So I would say if someone like me that has super oily, acne prone skin, it's a moisturizer. You can use it for the hydration and for the antioxidants. You don't need anything else. If you've got a very dry skin type, you're probably still going to want to use a moisturizer on top. So it'll depend on the individual skin type, but for me it works really, really well just as a moisturizer. Aileen says, I was waiting for you to comment on the antioxidant cream. Don't worry, it is coming this year. I promise everybody it is coming this year. And I can't wait to share it with you. I'm most excited about the sunscreen because that's the thing that's coming first. So that's like what I'm really, 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 really excited about. And then I'm kind of hoping that I'll be like, we'll do that, everyone will love it, and then we can move on to the antioxidant cream as well. So I'm very, very excited for both, but my mind is very much on like the sunscreen at the moment, because that's the thing that's coming up next. See, where we are. Eloise says 100k in the new year, party sounds great. Oh, we could do a party when we get to 100k. We'll do a party. Tom's going to be the party planner. I delegate. He doesn't know that yet. Don't worry, Tom, no pressure. Aileen says, thanks, Christine. We love you, Aileen. Thanks so much for joining, my love. Let's see. Debbie says, your success is totally deserved, Rob. Thank you. That means a lot. Like, thank you. And thank you to all you guys. I won't be here. I say this all the time. I would not be here when I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And from the start, from everybody that's been there encouraging, I would have given up ages ago. Every time something like a bit of a challenge comes up, the temptation is always to give up, but you shouldn't. It's you guys that keep me going, and I love you all so much. Let's see. William says, I found it very amusing that I was the only male who posted an unfiltered photo on the Mad About Skin Facebook group. Oh, yes, so on the Facebook group, lots of people are sharing their makeup-free, unfiltered photos. And it's been lovely to see everyone sharing loud and proud their skin. So join our Facebook group if you haven't already, and check all those out, add your own up to it. I haven't taken part. No, I don't actually use filters. I'm going to be totally honest. Any of the content you see here on the channel is unfiltered. I mean, don't get me wrong, I position myself so the lighting's good. Like, good lighting is essential, but I don't like use filters, mainly because I don't know how. I wouldn't actually know how to add a filter to a YouTube video, so just gonna put that out there. So I don't use filters. Do use a little bit of a concealer though. I'm not going makeup free. We're not doing that. We're not that brave yet. No, I might take part in the next week, but for me, like, filters have never been a thing, because I do think you should kind of be authentic. Always have a filter on our TikTok channel though. Don't know how to take that off. So I'm always very filtered on the TikTok channel, but that's not deliberate. That's just because I don't know how to take it off. But YouTube is just me, is all me, for all its sins. Sweet Tea says, I give great massages, had to learn after my sister's back surgery. Oh, right, Sweet Tea, I'm coming over to you, my love. See you a second. Blaine said, I missed the live so much, finally after 3 months able to join again. Yes, it's wonderful to have you back. I hope you're wonderful, my love. Has life been super busy? What news? All of that good stuff. Let's see. Debbie says, I'm still refusing to wear pants. I'm in denial of the cold weather. Yes, I'm kind of coming around to the colder weather. I don't mind it. As long as now I've got a thicker duvet, I think that's going to help. Lester says, I love your laugh. Thank you. I don't love my laugh, but I'm glad other people do. That's the main thing. That's what we like. MSK said, do you ever think about how one day when we're all gone, Mad About Skin brand is still going to be bought by L'Oreal? Oh, the horror. I can make it, no, I don't want to sell out. I like it too much. No one's offered, just be clear. No one's made a serious offer. I'm not like, but I think a lot of people, the temptation is to sell after a certain point. And I do get that. But I think you've got to be realistic. I think when I'm so close to something and it's like my baby, no. No. So L'Oreal, no. Marcella says, where are you based in the UK? Your accent sounds northern. I live near London, but I'm a North Yorkshire girl. So I am kind of, so I'm on the border between like North and West Yorkshire was where I was born. So like so Leeds, like the north part, like just off the north part of Leeds. So kind of by like Otley, which is kind of, I think that's classed as North Yorkshire as Otley, but we're just a little bit south of that. So technically a West Yorkshire lad. They're on the cusp. And I now live in Southampton. So for anyone that's from Yorkshire, I'm sending you lots and lots of love. That's kind of where my heart is. But Southampton is also amazing. I love this place. Fristenberg says, my favourite Mad About Skin product is actually the exfoliating gel, closely followed by the cleanser. Yes, we love that. Yes, there's been a bot. Tom has removed said bot describing various bodily functions. We don't need that. We definitely don't need that. Debbie says, my power went out without Wi-Fi. I had zero reception. I missed stuff. Yeah, well, don't worry. So did I. My Wi-Fi has been terrible today. I don't know why. I'm just going to blame the changing weather. So TNH says, I think my favourite Mad About Skin product has to be the lip balm. Yes, I also do love the lip balm. I love it all, but yeah. Miley says, I went to Savers and bought the Face Facts Moisturiser £1.69. Yes, I popped into Savers the other day. This is a good thing. Someone on the, who was it last week that said, go into Savers and buy the Face Facts Moisturiser. It's like £1.69. Bought it. Haven't tried it yet, but I've got it to try tonight. So excited. I'll give you a little review of it next week. Aileen says, hi Rob, still have your exfoliant waiting to line to start, but please do a video on using it all over. I will. Should I do a Facebook one on a little how to incorporate it and all that stuff? I'm happy to do that. ADY says, is there an update on the sunscreens? Yes, coming. 2 weeks time. I will let you know the official launch day on the Facebook group. But yes, not long to wait now. I am so excited. Eloise says, yeah, I said it before, but the exfoliating gel has done wonders for my 15-year-old daughter and her hormonal acne. I know someone who suffered with acne, well, still do, but all the way through my teens. That makes me so happy that that's the case. Danny says that, by the way, the CN Urea 10% is labelled as a foot cream, but it's amazing all over the body. Yes, if you see a Urea foot cream, you can use it all over the body. It's not just for feet. Somehow, brands think that Urea is just for the feet. It's not. It's a gorgeous product. And that CN one, I actually ordered, Danny, because they didn't have it in my local one, but I asked the lady to order some in, and she said she is, so I've got like a job lot coming in, which I cannot wait. Christina says, my partner loves the Mad About Skin exfoliating gel. Well, the results. She sees the next day, convincing her to put it on twice a week is torture. She hates skincare. It's true, but you know what? The best thing to do, Christina, this is a great example of for people that don't like skincare, aren't as nerdy about skincare as us, and we want to get them a little bit into skincare. The best thing to choose are products that give immediate results, because you will be so impressed with the results of the product that you'll want to use it week in, week out. So I think actually the Mad About Skin exfoliating gel is a good product to kind of get people into skincare with, because you'll get those immediate results. So you'll be like, yeah, you know what, even though I hate these skincare, I might actually use this a couple of times a week because I like the results. So Christina, that makes me so happy, and give so much love to your partner from me. TNH says, I still don't really know how to use the exfoliating gel. I never remember to use it. Just twice a week, all over the skin, good to go. I use it as a spot treatment on the areas of hyperpigmentation, but you don't need to do that. If you want to keep it super simple, all over skin, it self-neutralizes, so you don't need to wash it off. But I'd say if you've got sensitive skin, wash it off. That way you'll minimize any risk of sensitivity. Shantae says, do you use micellar water before cleanser, or does it count as a double cleanse? It does. You can absolutely use micellar water as the first step in your double cleanse. Scott says, love For Love and No Mud, my absolute favorite. I love that. And when the November sale hits from Decium, that is the first thing going in my cart. Punja, great to see you, my love. Great to have you here. Sweet Tea says, welcome to all the newbies. Use a different word, but I think I might get blocked on YouTube. Says we love you and only one gets sacrificed per live stream. You, Sweet Tea, you are incorrigible. But welcome to everyone that is joining for the first time. We don't normally have as many tech issues. Just gonna put that out there. Don't normally have as many tech issues. Don't think that this is a regular occurrence. So he said, where are we at? Dennis says, oh, and guys, remember, I told you last week about the Vichy vitamin C. Yes, Danny, we need updates. Well, it's Cosmetics by Dullness Serum, has the same ingredients list. I think it's even got the same order. Oh, okay. So the It Cosmetics by Dullness Serum is an exact dupe for the Vichy vitamin C. That's great, because It Cosmetics is fully cruelty-free, which I love, and it's cheaper. So thank you, Danny. Thanks for sharing. I might actually check that by Dullness. I like the name of that. Christina says, I must say, I gained another level of appreciation for people doing skincare in hot, humid weather. Oh, I know. There is something about hot, humid weather and putting on a moisturiser that makes you feel not the best. Not the best. Sarah says, hi there, looking great as per. Thanks, Sarah. We love you. Having a hard time looking for a great cleansing balm here in Italy. Money's too tight to mention. Love that song. Cleansing balm that's available in Italy. Can you get your hands on Revox? Revox have just launched one. It was launched like a couple of months ago. They're an EU brand, so you don't pay VAT and you don't pay import duties, and they are dirt cheap. That's what I would recommend. Love that product too. MSK says, I don't know, I appreciate a good bra because it spots the girls. You guys crack me up. This is what I mean. For anyone that's watching for the first time, it's like a little family chatting around. Bit of skincare, bit of nonsense, bit of lifestyle. We love all of that. JMC says, looks like I need to pay a visit to TK Maxx and Savers. Definitely, both I would totally recommend. So Eloise says, I think TK Maxx are benefiting from people not buying overpriced, hence overstock being given to them. They are. There's a lot of quite pricey brands in TK Maxx half price. I think, obviously the cost of everything is going up and up at the moment. So people are being a bit more mindful of their spend, of their money, making sure it goes a little further. I am too. Everyone is. And so I think we take a look at the brands that maybe, the pricey brands that maybe we would have bought without thinking a year ago. We now may be thinking, is that actually worth it? What am I actually getting for the money? Is there a cheaper alternative? So I think a lot of the really pricey brands are suffering and are struggling to sell units. And do you know what? Overpriced is overpriced. And I'm glad that people are kind of waking up to the idea that you don't have to pay more in order to get more when it comes to your skincare. So yeah, I think TK Maxx are benefiting from that. I actually did an interview with a magazine about the Mad About Skin line. They were just asking about questions and whatever. And one of the things they asked were, are you worried about the cost of living, the looming recessions that people are talking about? Is that something that really worries you as a brand owner? And I said, you know what? Yes, because I hate to think of anybody suffering one way or the other. Just as a human being, I hate to think that anyone is, not putting their heating on because of the cost and things. That makes me feel like really sad. But equally, I think as a business, if you're positioned at the affordable end of the spectrum, this is a chance to introduce your products to new people that maybe had gone a bit luxury and bougie in the past, but are looking for an affordable alternative and need convincing that it's just as good. So I'm actually really pleased that I might have a more captive audience, that I can say, you know what, a good moisturizer doesn't need to cost $50. It can cost £10, which, like the Mad About Skin one. And so it kind of makes me happy that I think people are coming around to the idea that you don't need to pay more in order to get more in skincare. And I definitely think that TJ Maxx are one of the beneficiaries of that, because the overstock is all ended up with them. So fill your cart while you can. Debbie says, when I accidentally burn my face with Peach and Lily Toner, I use a Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Cream and boom, healed overnight. Love that product. It's a really good cruelty-free dupe for the Cicaplast Balm by La Roche-Posay, if you're interested. Melenthea says, sunscreen! 2 week wait. 2 week wait, guys. See, Danny says, oh my god, Maximum Impact Moisturizer XL will come for sure. Happy with that. Definitely will be coming. If you want to wait till January, feel free. It'll be launching then. If you want to get a little saving now, if you go over to the www.madaboutskincare.com and you put 3 of the moisturizers in your cart, you'll only have to pay for 2 of them. You'll actually get 1 of them free. And that way, you'll be getting the same amount as with the larger size before it actually launches. Don't say I don't thank you, guys. Don't say I don't thank you. No, it's just my way of saying sorry for the little bit of a delay on it. Let's see. Where are we at? Christina says, my body craves the Mad About Skin Extra Large Moisturizer. Sometimes I treat it with a small one, but I don't want to waste it. This is where hopefully the 3 for 2 will help. So people can be generous with their bodies, especially because it is getting into winter in a lot of places where, let's be honest, who doesn't get a little dry and chapped in winter? Sarah says, love your moisturizer. Thank you, Sarah. Love you. Tom says, when does the discount for the Mad About Skin Moisturizer start? Now. I literally said it live before this live stream, so you can go and get it now. Done. No waiting around. How long will it be on for? At the moment, a week. It'll finish this time next week. But who knows? I might be tempted. I might be convinced by you guys to let it for longer. But no, it's set in the system for a week. So this time next week. Let's see. Megan Boy says, can't wait for the sunscreen. So many people have signed up. It's ridiculous how many people have signed up for the pre-notification. And that makes me both happy and a bit apprehensive, because a lot of people do sign up, and if all those people buy, we will sell out on the first day, which is amazing. As brand owner, it's like a dream. The idea that you could sell out on day one would be amazing. But equally, I don't want anyone to be disappointed that they can't get their hands on it, which is why I'm encouraging as many people as possible to sign up beforehand, and that way hopefully you won't miss out when it does launch, and you'll get the first dibs on it all, which who doesn't like a little exclusivity. And if you did want to sign up for it for the first release, if you go to www.madaboutskincare.com, click on the shop button, click on the sunscreen icon, and then you'll be directed to fill out the notification email, and you'll be the first to know. Barbara says, is it a body moisturiser or a face one? Both. You can use it on the face, you can use it on the body. It is gentle enough for the face, but it's effective enough for the body. Oh, that could be my new tagline. I might steal that from myself. TNH says, my Geek and Gorgeous vitamin C is starting to yellow after just 2 months of keeping it in the fridge. So oxidization does happen with vitamin C's. I don't know how frequently you're using it, how long it takes you to get through. Geek and Gorgeous usually say it lasts 3 months. So maybe get in contact with them if you know exactly how long you've had it. That can happen, but still 2 months is good for that high potency. Jan says, how does the moisturizer discount go on for? Can I wait for the sunscreen? Oh, this is a good point. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you can. So will it last till I'll work something out, Jam, for you. I'll work something out. Let's see. Sweet Tea says, so all the guys that just got to read about bras, sorry. We love you. Sweet Tea, never change. So Tom says, I don't see an expiry date on the moisturiser deal. That's because I haven't put one in, Tom. Thanks for the reminder. It'll be on for a week. We might be able to stretch it a little bit longer, but don't worry, because there'll be lots of other things coming out around the time of the sunscreen as well, so don't worry. Kirsten said, I don't have Facebook. I'll still get notified regarding the sunscreen. I've signed up to the notification. Yes, you will. I did those notifications because I know some people don't have Facebook, or maybe don't use it that frequently. So yeah, absolutely. Bonnie, great to see you, my love. Thank you. I send you lots of love to Canada. let's see. Oh, that's where everyone's complaining about buffering. I feel like I'm catching up. Teenage says, I might just sue my fridge manufacturer if they're geek and gorgeous as I talk. So yes, sue the fridge. Where we did have a lot of buffering, but I feel like we've got past that now. We're on a good. Oh, we're buffering again. I spoke too soon. How annoying. I might sue my internet provider. But next week I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and actually plug the Mac in, so we won't have that problem. Old school ways. Maru, great to see you, my love, says, can I start my retinoid journey with A Game 5? Or should I start with retinol first? No, A Game 5 is designed to start your retinol journey. Definitely start with that. You will love it. And great to see you, my love, said, I'm so excited about your sunscreen. I've no doubt it'll be an instant holy grail. Oh, thank you so much. I just can't wait to share it with you now. 2 weeks to go, people. Last chance to sign up if you want to. We might even have to close the sign up because so many people are signing up. That obviously we want enough that everyone from the sign up can actually buy. And there's going to be some deals on if you want to buy 1, 2, if you want to buy multiple units, you'll get deals for all that loyalty. It'll all be explained closer to the time. But yeah, sign up if you want to be the first to know. Glacial says, I'm using buffering as a sign to go and make more tea. Yes, I'm glad you all used the buffering as a chance to go back and make some tea, but I am back. We're back again. David says, I actually have a question. Does the sunscreen taste awful like American sunscreens? No, it doesn't. I know that nobody should eat their sunscreen. Let's just be clear on that. But sometimes it gets on the lip if you put it on the lip. Sometimes you taste a bit. No, it doesn't. I've tasted that because I'm the same. Paulina, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Kirsten says, sorry I'm late. Hello everyone, sending you lots and lots of love. Amy says, I have to plug it into the thing. You see, technology is my strength, Amy. I'm all about the technology. Paulina says, question, can I use the lactic acid with retinol in one routine? You can, especially if you've got very resilient skin. If you've got a sensitive skin type, I maybe would give it a miss and maybe use your lactic acid in the morning, your retinol in the evening. That way you just minimize the risk of there being any sensitivity. But I do know a lot of people that use an exfoliator, particularly a gentle exfoliator like lactic acid, in the same routine as their retinol and don't have any issues. It's all going to come down to your individual skin type and kind of how it works. We do have a video. Well, we've got 20 more minutes of the live stream, but I have got a video to go live late after this, which is on peptides. A lot of people have been asking me about how, like, if you can use peptides with vitamin C, can you use it with retinoids? How much should I pay for my peptides? So basically, I wanted to film a video about like 5 mistakes everyone makes with peptides, so that most of us use a peptide in our skincare routine, and so this should help you get the maximum benefit from whichever peptide you happen to use. It doesn't cover like my best peptides and all that because I've done that on the channel already, but I did want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a chance to understand a bit more about peptides, how to layer them in your skincare routine, and kind of all of that good stuff. So yeah, let me know if you've got any other questions on the back of that. But we've got to do it now. The premiere music, which I know is, let's be honest, we're all here for the premiere music, aren't we? So today's video comes with a premiere, which means we'll chat throughout. For those of you that have been with the channel some time, you know that we always change the premiere theme music for the first 2 minutes of the video. Today, drum roll please, sci-fi. Yes, you heard it here first. Sci-fi. Now, for those of you that are a fan of little sci-fi in your life, this might ruin it permanently for you. Who knows? Do we have high expectations of YouTube's interpretation of sci-fi, or do we think it's going to be a complete and utter disaster, like they usually are? What did we have last week? Something like... We had Inspirational, that was terrible. We had... What did we have? What was the theme music last week? Can anyone remember? It was okay. I think it was average last week. Inspirational was terrible. We had the dramatic one. Sportif, I think, is my personal favourite so far. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But I feel that... I feel like sci-fi might be on the worst end of the spectrum, if I'm totally honest. It was between that and Happy. I'm now regretting not going with Happy. Though, we can have Happy next week. So if sci-fi makes us sad, hopefully Happy will make us happy. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, mental note to self. Never do that again. You don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred over to it at the end of this live stream. So you just keep with the channel and we're all good. But yeah, I know that a highlight of everyone's week has to be the premiere music. Well, it is for me anyway. And we'll see if today carries it on. Now, I'm going to take a big sip of my water because I haven't had hardly any drinks of this. I'm going to take a big sip of this. If you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to the like button. If you give it a gentle caress, then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were. I only encourage people to click the like button as much as possible, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube distributes on its platform. So it just means as many people as possible will get to join these live streams, hear all of our fabulous bra-related conversations which have been going on, and it'd be a shame for people to miss out. So help everyone out. Do the world a favour and click that like button. Now, that is really good. Oh, I drank that a bit fast. I might have hiccups all the way through. Let's see. Sweet Tea says, I use wine all the time. Doesn't help my wrinkles. Funny that, Sweet Tea. Funny that. Kristen says, unpopular opinion, I don't like sheet masks either. Not a fan. Yeah, just not a fan. Quite wasteful, and I feel like quite claustrophobic. KMN says, thank you, Rob, for answering. No problem at all. Thank you for asking your question. We've got TNH says, I want the antioxidant gel. No, don't worry, it is coming. I promise. Kerry says, I've been enjoying using the experiment silicone mask over my serums for a bit. Kind of a pain to wash and dry, but not too bad. Yes, so Kerry, thank you for that. That's a really good reminder. There are these things that you can get, like silicone sheet masks that you can reuse. So if you're worried about the waste of a sheet mask, you can put like one of these silicone ones just on top of your skincare routine. Kind of add some added benefit. Love that. Harper says, Brad Pitt isn't looking for a cash grab. He has enough. I think he's looking for a tax write-off. Harper's, I think you might be right there, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Kirsten said, my skin wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Oh, you're too sweet, Kirsten. We love you. Frisberg said, my cat just got into my tablet and switched off the live stream. How dare your cat? How dare it? Debbie says, I use filters on TikTok. Nobody wants to see my old mug. Debbie, you look gorgeous, my love. I love your TikTok channel. You look gorgeous. But yeah, like me, you also don't know how to take the TikTok filter off. I don't. So I'm just remaining filtered on TikTok. But if you want unfiltered me, then you can tune in for the premiere straight after this, which is completely filter free. Gray Malkin says, hi, lovely. Just wondering, what's your thoughts on Guisha? I hope I pronounced that right. Lymphatic drainage. Love it. It's the tool that you kind of drag across the skin. You don't need it. You can just use your hands. I'm a big believer in facial massage. Get your cleanser on the skin and then just work it in for 60 seconds using your hand. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. Just massage and your skin will love it. Let's see. So yeah, I'm a big fan of facial massage. I don't necessarily think you need tools in order to get the best results. Sweet Tea says, I swear, if this group gets together, we need to have a potluck dinner. So many great cooks and bakers. Oh, I'm totally on that, Sweet Tea. Totally agree. Would be amazing. So Aileen says, my favourite Mad About Skin product is still the serum. I use it daily. Yes. Which we love. We've got I'm trying to pad while I find where I was in the chat. Sonia Sony says, I'm using the Ordinary Alpha Arbutin Face Theory Exaglow Ordinary Glycolic Acid, but my face is very dull and rough and acne due to face razors, some pigment on cheeks and dark spots. I think you're using what you should be using to tackle that. How long have you been using it? Because, you know, hyperpigmentation is quite stubborn. It can take a little bit of time to treat. So I'd say, how long have you been using these products? Have you given them a chance to really settle into the skin? The other thing you could add in is a vitamin C, but maybe go gradually. KMN says, urea, the only ingredient which helps with dry, callous feet. I'm still all for gentle, effective skincare. Yeah, urea is fantastic. It's gentle, it's effective, it will work so well. Love it. Also, lactic acid works really well for calluses. Go for like a 5% concentration if you want to keep it super gentle. Great Malkin says, sorry, I'm daft and don't want to leave the chat to research it, but what does urea do for the skin? No, you don't. No comments here are daft. That is a really good comment. So urea has two functions. It's humectant, so it draws in and retains moisture in itself, so it's great for hydration, but it's also a protein softener. So our skin has proteins in it that can become hardened over time. Urea is a protein softener, so it'll give the skin a very soft, like baby soft feel, which we crave, which is why it's so great. It's also, in the right concentration, a very gentle exfoliant. So it kind of has a lot of benefits, which is why I love to see it. So Swene says, have you tried anything for peach slices, redness reducing light? I haven't. Do you know what? Peach slices, everybody's recommended to me. I need to try them, but they're really difficult to get here in the UK, and so I do really want to like find a place where I can get them here in the UK, and I will definitely be checking them out because so many of you guys have been raving about their products and how good they are. So I do definitely want to try them. So watch this space. A review is coming. I just need to get my hands on the products. Let's see. Sweet Tea says, wait there. No, that's response to that. Gloria says, hi, it's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep. Well, I'm glad. I am glad that you are here, Gloria, and that we're keeping you company, sending you lots and lots of love. Danny says, where is the interview published? Danny, I can't remember the name of the magazine. What was it called? They were really, the lady that did the interview was so lovely. She was like really nice. It's a bit of a business magazine. It's nothing to do with skincare. They were just using it as an example of like a growing market and a new starter in a growing market and all of this. It's like business something or other. I will leave a link to it in the, when it's published in the Facebook group so people can see it. And it was really fun to do. It was really, really fun to do. I think she described me as the least businessy business person. And I take that as a compliment because nobody wants to be a shady CEO, do they? I'd rather be like, you run a business and be nice. Do you know what I mean? This is my theory anyway. So Eloise says urea at low doses draws in moisture and hydrates. At higher doses, it's a mild exfoliating effect and it's soften and loosen hard skin. Yeah, perfect summary. Thank you so much for that, my love. We love you. Makeup Boy says, hi Rob. Oh, no, Makeup Boy won't be saying anything because I've lost where I'm in the chat again. YouTube needs to sort this out. They really need to sort this out. Or at least tell me how to use it properly. Because I'm always losing my place in these chats. There we are. We're back. Makeup Boy says, hi Rob, what do you think about collagen products like collagen drinks? Do you know what? There is a theory that collagen ingested will work. So I watched a scientist debunk some of the collagen myths. And it kind of made sense to me. So if you are deficient in collagen, then the body has like a priority list. So if you ingest collagen, then traditionally it'll go to the joints first, then the hair and nails, then the skin. So if you're really deficient, ingesting collagen isn't actually going to do anything for your skin. If you're marginally deficient, it could absolutely help. Different forms of collagen do different things. There's different types, and like bovine collagen is different to fish collagen, which is different to vegan collagen. It's a whole minefield. So yes, they do work. I do genuinely believe ingesting collagen can have an impact on the skin, but there's so many variables around that. You can't just have a collagen chocolate bar, like you say, they do those now. You can't just take the collagen chocolate bar and it work. You kind of need to know you're using the right form of collagen, that you're using it right, that you got your levels right, all of that, and it can absolutely deliver some benefit. But collagen applied topically to the skin is a really great hydrator. It doesn't increase collagen in the skin. For that, you can use things like vitamin C, retinoids, some peptides. HRH Sophia the First said, I'm here to do my Pilates and get my skincare community fixtures. We love you and happy Pilates. So Fristenberg says, I'm afraid I'll be busy on the launch date and it will sell out before I get one. Don't worry, Fristenberg, there will be notice of the launch date. And if you are, just get in touch. Because I love you. Get in touch. So that's it. Wait, no, Gloria says, I really want to buy your serum, but I'm not allowed to buy new skincare until I have at least 2 empties because my shelf is out of hand. That's not a bad thing. As much as I would love for you to buy the serum and try the serum, and I'm sure you would love the serum, I always want to promote like responsible consumption. So yes, buy it when you're ready. It will still be there. We have lots of stock and I promise you it will still be there when the time comes. And I hope you love it when you do try it. Debbie says, I was scared mine didn't take, so I signed up for another 2 different emails for the sunscreen. Debbie, don't panic. You'll have many options then. Many options. Deb says, tried a few new things this month. Several went back. Oh, I want to know, Deb, what went back? See. Deb says, I know. See where we are. Gloria says, Australia's Cancer Council have an SPF 50 plus lip balm that actually tastes good. Okay, I might check that. We probably can't get it here in the UK, but I'll check it out online anyway. So thank you for the heads up on that. TNH says, I need a new peptide product. We all love a bit of peptide in our lives. And that's what today's live stream, the premiere video is. In 10 minutes time, you'll automatically be transferred over to today's video, which is on 5 common mistakes with peptides. Kind of things that you should avoid when using peptides to get maximum benefit out of whichever product you choose. Very proud of this video. It's very fun to film and I think it makes good points in a bit more of a succinct way. Normally I rabbit on for 20 minutes, but this is in a more succinct way, which I hope will benefit people and people will find it super useful. And Patricia says, yes, my late husband was from Manchester. I'm from Australia, so he made me park in. Not how you spell it, you spelled it correctly, so it's all good. To this day, over 20 years ago, just the best. I love parking. Anyone that has, I think it is literally just a Northern English thing, but if you haven't tried parking, you need to. It's amazing. Jan says, broke down and bought the Mad About Skin Moisturiser anyway. Jan, thank you. Well, don't worry, because we've got some other things coming for the launch of the sunscreen. There'll be some like shipping discounts and things like that. So it will definitely work out in people's favour, I promise. And has anyone noticed, just then we worked with our shipping partners, which Royal Mail and the international shipping partners, we've been able to reduce the cost of international European shipping. So European shipping now comes with a £2.99 option, which I think would make it a little bit cheaper for everyone, and hopefully everyone will appreciate that. I'm all about giving the costs, cutting the costs where we can. Like I say, cost of everything going up and up at the moment. So if we can save just a little bit of money, why not? So if anyone did want to stock up on any of the products before the launch of the Mad About Skin sunscreen, it's a lot cheaper for shipping than it used to be, which I'm very proud to announce because they've given us a discount. I want to pass it on to you guys. Let's see. see, where are we at? Sci-fi, I think generally. Oh, ambient. It was ambient last week, wasn't it? That was not great. So yeah, I think we're on. I think with sci-fi, I've got limited expectations. Let's just put it that way. I think the general feel from you guys is limited expectations are about right. Cindy says, I'm dying to watch a video from you talking about the Brad Pitt line in more depth. I've got something coming on TikTok in the next couple of days on that, so watch this space. Got thoughts. I have thoughts. Does anyone know where I can buy those Korean sheet masks, the gooey ones? My son loves them. Oh yes, I've seen them. I don't know where you can get them. So if anyone can help us out, that would be great, because I would also like to know where you can get them. Galicia said, I really appreciate you posting the Skincare Awards video before the sales season starts. Really helps with budgeting. Yeah, so every year I do my Mad About Skin Skincare Awards video, where we look at like the best brand, the best product, the best this, and everything else. I normally do that like end of November, beginning of December. And I thought this year, why? When we have like the Black Friday sales, when we have like huge sales in the run up to Christmas, why do I post that at the most expensive time of the year when people are already panicking about present buying, budgets are tight? That's ridiculous. Let's post it early. So it went live yesterday. Video's done really, really well, which makes me so happy. So thank you for everyone that supported it. That video did really well last year, so I'm not surprised it did well this year. I think it's a bit of fun and positivity. So if you haven't checked out the 2022 Mad About Skin Skincare Awards, hop over there and check it out, because I wanted to do it now so that people know which products are good, if they are wanting to treat themselves, or if they're thinking of adding it to their Christmas list or holidays list, or they're looking to buy a gift for a friend or family member. It kind of now's the time to do it when we can get like the Black Friday sales and get a lot of our hard-earned coin off. But we definitely worth checking out. I like Melenthia. I don't cook, but at the potluck I'll bring the wine. Melenthia, I'll hold you to that. Mine's a rosé. Deb says, I really like it here. People who love skincare and sci-fi. I think that's nice. It's an unusual combination, but it just proves that we're an unusual group of unique and fabulous people. Let's see. Maria says, I tried for the first time the ordinary peel. What do you propose to layer after? Just a moisturiser. Keep it simple. After that super strength peel, just a moisturiser. Kirsten says, when I put a sheet mask on and forget to see myself in the phone, I'm like, oh, I've done that before. I look in the mirror and think, oh, God, what happened there? Graham Malkin says, thank you for answering. It's a pleasure. I try to answer all the questions. Let's see. Where we're getting... Let's see. Debbie says, there's nothing wrong with being nice. I think sometimes in business, people mistake being nice for being like weak. And that should never be the case. I hate it when people do that. Being nice is not a weakness. Being nice is nice. And the world should be nice. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being a nice person that wants to pass on savings to consumer. I hate it when brands sting me for money, so everyone should do that. Christina says, this chat is always so random. I love reading it. I do. It's the most random chat. If people, like, if an alien came down from where, from wherever, came down and read this, they'd leave straight away. They'd be like, nope. And they'd leave, and that's why I love it. Amy says, Rob, if you invite me over and provide the tea, I'll stand there with a pointer stick and keep you in place on the chat. This is true. So Amy, I do need someone to just prod me like, speed up. We've got 4 minutes to go. I might get to the end of these comments, who knows, but don't worry, because at the end of, he says, going off on a tangent, at the end of this live stream we'll go straight over to today's premiere video, which is on peptides and some common mistakes to avoid if you're using a peptide serum. Sarah says, does azelaic acid cause sun sensitivity at all? No, it shouldn't, but you should always wear a sunscreen. SPF 30 is a minimum over the top of it, just to be on the safe side. Let's see, KMN says, thought I was still new to the live chat. I love it already. Yay! We always love welcome newbies and people that love it. Let's see. Oh, Deb says, sent 2 LE's products back. Never tried them. I won't know if they've been sent back. Miley says, when is the candle coming? I remember you mentioned it a while ago. Yes. Hoping to launch on the 1st of November in time for like all the holidays, the seasons, and all of that good stuff. And there'll be lots of different options. It was just a bit of fun that I loved creating, and to help those with a fragrance-free skincare routine have an element of the sensorial. But well remembered. Let's see where we're at. Fristenberg says, I don't want a Stella skincare line. I want Stella perfume to not discontinue anymore. Yet it is. That they have discontinued that, which is weird because it was such a big seller. I have no idea why they did that. Maria said, be nice is power. This is true. Niceness is power, which we love. Suzanne says, Rob, make it to the end of the rainbow. I'm there. Sea shines. Just came in at the last comment, says, hi. Enjoying a weekend holiday at the beach. Any advice for the ocean and pool dried out face? Yes. Never be afraid to moisturize during the day. I think sometimes we forget that. Pop your moisturizer in your bag as soon as you get out of the pool. pool, put it on the face, and also wash the chlorine off if it's chlorinated pool as quickly as possible. So get out, just rinse it with a bit of water. No need to scrub and rub. Just rinse it off and then put a moisturizer on, and it will definitely help. And we're at the end of the live stream. Comments. Yes. And I got a round of applause for Suzanne, so that is all that matters. And with 2 minutes to spare, you know what? I could have taken a breather between them. This does give me 2 minutes to say we are two likes away from 100 before this live stream ends. So if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. We don't smash the like button here on Mad About Skin. We're too classy for that. We gently caress it, and that will make all the difference in terms of the number of people that this live stream reaches. And for that, I'm so grateful to you. I'm going to take a sip of my water. But we don't end here. Now, the live stream might be coming to an end, but we have today's premiere, which is on peptides and 5 common mistakes with peptides. So if you're using a peptide serum or a peptide moisturizer, you are not going to want to miss today's live video. And also, the premiere music is YouTube's interpretation of sci-fi. I feel a lot of sci-fi fans are going to be spectacularly underwhelmed, but we're bracing for that. You don't need to do anything. You'll be automatically transferred over to the premiere as soon as I click end stream on this, which is in 30 seconds. Just thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here and making my Saturday so special as always. 105 likes, so we've smashed through that 100 like barrier. So thank you so much, and you're all like, you guys make me so happy. So we're now going to move over to today's live stream, and we're at today's premiere, which is on peptides. So no need to do anything at all. You'll be transferred over there. If you can stay for the full premiere, magic, and that is amazing. If you can't, just gently caress that like button to support it, and then it'll be there for whenever you do get a chance to watch it. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and go on to today's premiere. Turn that volume down, people, because the sci-fi music will be loud. You have been warned, and I love you all so much. Take care, guys. Bye.